Now that I've 100% completed the brand new Bowser's Fury game mode that was released alongside Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Switch, I can definitely say I'm pleasantly surprised by the finished product, as it felt like a completely different experience than anything else in the 3D Mario realm. The game really is a love letter to past 3D titles in the series, incorporating many of the best aspects from these that translates amazingly to the incredibly cool Lake Lapcat. After discovering and deciphering many of these references, I knew I had to make a video for you guys and go over every Easter egg in Bowser's Fury. I've tried my hardest to find each and every one from this game, but if I left any out, of course let me know in the comments below. Oh yeah, and before I get started, my name is Copycat, and if you haven't yet, then please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to stay notified when I upload new videos. The very first Easter egg that appears in this game is shown during the opening cutscene where Mario comes across a sludgy looking M, where he ends up getting sucked into it, transporting him to Lake Lapcat. This is an obvious Super Mario Sunshine reference, as it's the same looking M that Bowser Jr. graffitied all over Delfino Plaza, which links each of that game's courses to the hub world. Another various Sunshine Easter egg comes in a character that helps you along your journey in Bowser Jr., who, just like the GameCube title, is equipped with this trusty paintbrush. This helpful character is either AI controlled, or is played by a second person who helps you attack enemies, collect coins, or uncover power-ups by painting secret areas on select walls. In Bowser's Fury, Bowser Jr. does look a bit different than in Sunshine, as he's now riding in his clown car that's more similar to his appearance in New Super Mario Bros. The final nod to Mario's GameCube release that was actually very surprising to me is in the main collectible found across Lake Lapcat, Cat Shines. These are quite obviously a nod to Shine sprites, as they are extremely similar in appearance, but are collected more like Super Mario Odyssey's moons, as the animation in getting them is basically the same, and you aren't backed out to a hub world each and every time you get one. Another way this game is similar to Super Mario Odyssey is in its map, as if you press select, you'll see that the layout is basically the same, and on top of all that, once you gain 50 Cat Shines and beat the main game, you'll be able to teleport to any location. Also, this game ditches the mechanic of gaining and losing lives, instead using Odyssey's loss of coin method, which unfortunately makes everything much easier. The final Odyssey Easter egg comes in the form of Snapshot mode, which first appeared in that Switch title, allowing you to pause the game on specific frames, applying filters to what you see, then finally saving your favorite image. One of my favorite Easter eggs that became evident very quickly when I started playing the game is that literally everything in Lake Lapcat has been converted into some sort of cat form. Trees, rocks, buildings, mountains, enemies, bosses, lighthouses, and even random birds appear with cat ears, really driving home the fact that you've been transported to a world that's far from the regularly visited Mushroom Kingdom. Right at the beginning of Lake Lapcat, you can see that there's a crashed airship, which explains that Bowser must have gotten stranded somehow and turned into Fury Bowser. When I first saw this menacing Bowser form, I was instantly reminded of his ultimate from the Super Smash Bros. Series, where he turns into Giga Bowser and is able to pretty much one-shot opponents. A cool little touch I noticed when I progressed through the game was that during certain loading screens, you can see 8-bit versions of Mario, Bowser Jr., Fury Bowser, and Plessie, which is just a small touch that makes this title so great. Another interesting detail I found throughout Lake Lapcat are the Hieroglyphs, which depict the events of the game in using the lighthouses and becoming Giga Cat Mario to defeat Fury Bowser. It's a bit unclear who made this world, as its only inhabitants are cats that are found all over Lake Lapcat and will warm up to Mario if he's in his cat form. There are also calico cats found among the islands that are a different brown, black, orange, and white color, and the mama versions are a lot bigger than the usual kittens that are found. These type of cats are seen as very lucky in Japan, which is interesting as the Lucky Bell power-up is in this game, turning Mario into Lucky Cat Mario, which I think is more than just a little coincidence. The only time Luigi shows up in this game is in his shadow form, where you need to chase him and attack him to gain a cat shine. This strange Luigi is sort of a combination of his cosmic form, Luigi from Luigi's Mansion, and Bowser Jr.'s Mario clone from Super Mario Sunshine. Another character who shows up in Lake Lapcat along with his brigade is Captain Toad, who's now seen to become a staple in the series, where in this one, if you rescue each member, you'll gain a cat shine. This treasure tracker and his team must have also gotten sucked into the sludge, but it's sort of unclear how everyone's gonna get out. Two main characters that aren't in their cat form, at least at first, are Plessy and Bowser Jr., who can actually be transformed if you achieve two specific things. If you collect all 3 Gigabells and defeat Bowser, then Plessy will evolve into a feline version, which isn't just a cute touch, as now the smaller cats will ride on its back, so you can bring them to their mamas much easier. Now, Bowser Jr. will transform if you collect all 100 cat shines, which doesn't change anything other than his aesthetics. Although Plessy is a relatively newer character in the Mario franchise, the Plessy coin challenges that are found around Lake Lapcat are very similar looking to Dragon coins that first appeared in Super Mario World for the SNES. One thing to make Bowser's Fury significantly easier are Amiibos, which greatly help you out during your adventure. Cat Mario and Cat Peach were made specifically for Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Switch, and also work in Bowser's Fury. The Cat Mario amiibo is the most powerful, as it gives you the brand new Invincibility Bell, turning you into White Cat Mario, who of course is invincible to everything but the furry goop, which will cause you to turn back into normal Mario. Cat Peach is much less overpowered, only producing a random power-up for you to use. The Bowser Smash Bros. Amiibo also has a very important function, as it will cause furry Bowser to spawn, which is a much better way to clear the blocks other than just waiting around. Bowser Jr.'s Smash Amiibo also works in a unique way, as it acts sort of like a POW block, creating a shockwave that clears the area around you of enemies and blocks. Now, scanning any other type of Super Mario Amiibo will produce a Superstar, and non-Mario Amiibos will produce a normal Super Mushroom. The only other Easter eggs I want to talk about are small nods to past entries that I didn't pick up on during my first playthrough. Starting things off with some very familiar looking markings on these stone pillars found throughout Lake Lapcat, which is actually a reference to the Histocat boss fight from 3D World, as his snakehead minions are all adorned with the same pattern. Another blink and you miss it Easter egg comes in the form of the name of one of the cat shines, Bully the Cat Bullies, which is a direct play on the name of a Super Mario 64 star in Lethal Lava Land called Bully the Bullies. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment below if I left any Easter eggs out at all, and of course subscribe to my channel. I do also have an Instagram at Copycat Gamer, so go give that a follow. There I upload some cool clips and items from my collection that you won't see anywhere else. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!